Hi Capricorn, this is going to be your general love reading. So I'm doing it a little different than I used to do it because I want to try to make it somewhat healthy, because this always turns into a terrible obsession. So I've created this thing called the Real Lovers Game. Basically, we're going to be asking the motherly questions because we're just going to get right to it. Does this person love you? Are you a priority? Do they care? Why waste your time? You know what I mean? So we're going to play some music because maybe this is your guys' song. Maybe it's the lyrics that get you. The dice, we're going to roll some dice. We're going to ask the serious questions, okay? So there's 2 rounds to this. Originally, I wanted to ask a total of 6 questions because you want a well-rounded person. You want a 6 of Pentacles person, giving and receiving type of relationship, okay? So, but I botched it up. It's not 6 questions. It's a little more. But, you know, so we're going to ask the hard questions in round 1. We'll see if they make it to round 2. Okay. Also, I never talk about this enough, and I continue to keep forgetting to talk about it. I offer private readings where I'm able to send you visions energetically. I feel like it's so like, what is she talking about? Literally, if you've never gotten visions in your life, you will get them in my reading. You don't have to get that. It's just an added bonus. So if you close your eyes, you'll be able to see things. They'll probably come through symbolically, just like the ones that I get. Okay. So with that being said, let's play some music. Okay. So I just chose Top Songs 2021 on YouTube. I'm just going to stop, play. Never heard of that song in my life. Okay, ready? Dice. 7. Uranus. Capricorn. I love it. Yeah, I love it. 7 could be whatever, 7th house placement, or just, you know, I don't know, whatever. All right, let's get to it. Part 1. Wait, round 1. Is this wait, no. Sorry. Does this person love you? You can get out of my face. Does this person love you? Does this person love you? Does this person love you? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. It's not a lovey-dovey card, but we'll see. Ooh, 7 of Dice, 7 of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, so makes me think 7th house placement, because 7th is Venus energy, right? Where are you going with this? I don't know. Okay. Never mind. So I'm seeing somebody's mouth. I'm seeing the tonsils, the heart, and there's like one good tooth. Drinking. So that could have to do with their emotions, or they're actually drinking. Discovering their emotions? I feel like they're passing the bottle. It's like going in a circle. And then they're listening to something. Things are coming out of their ears. I feel like they're spying on you. I feel like I saw you. It's like something, I saw you like, I don't know, like, remember the bottle? There was like a bottle being passed around. I feel like it was all energy though. I didn't see like people. And then the bottle got to you and you're doing like this. It was weird, like, I don't know, but somehow that represents something that you're doing for your person, and it's like something they're hearing. All these things come out, which is definitely supposed to represent the Pentacles. Uranus is movement. Pentacles is earth energy. Capricorn is earth energy. Vocal cords. The heart was a vocal cord. One good tooth. Somebody drinking like in a group, like high school all over again. I don't know. But it's something you're doing. Okay. Is this person genuinely interested in you? Maybe we'll figure it out as we go along. What was coming out of their ears? I felt like it was a trophy and washing machines. Is this Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Is this person... Oh, wait, I didn't answer the question. I'm sorry. Does this person love you? No. But there's something up where they're figuring out... I feel like their emotions. Like something's going on in their mind. Something's being like tossed around. Is this person genuinely interested in you? Oh, I'm not showing you the cards. I'm sorry. In reverse. I feel like two people have a newspaper over their head, covering their head, right next to each other. Your person's head is coming off like people are in their head. I'm seeing their head cut open, and it's like all these people are in it. And I hate to say it, but right before I saw their head cut open, they were coming through as one of the characters from oh shit. The Three Stooges. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. Do they have good intentions? The High Priestess. It gets me thinking, going back to Seven of Pentacles in reverse, when they were in a circle, I wasn't seeing individuals sharing the bottle, but to see the individuals in their head, it's either representative of they care what others will think of you, or they're talking about you to other people. There's something to do with other people. The pentacles represent other people. Ew. Ew. All right. Do they have good intentions? Do they have good intentions? Hold on. Two people with a newspaper. Is this person genuinely interested in you? Yeah, they're interested in you. But then people get in their head. The newspaper is them spying on you. Yeah. Do they have good intentions? So it's like I see a bridge to get to you. I see a path, and then it turns into like this thin ass rope. So it's like then they have to climb over logs as steps to get to you. But again, all these people are below. And it makes it off balance. This person, and it separates you two. This person is heavily influenced by other people. I think their people don't like you, or have created their own idea of you. Uranus. Okay, so Uranus came up on the dice. Uranus is about movement. Uranus is about rebelling. Capricorn is earth energy. Pentacles is earth energy. You may be looked at as like the rebellion. You know what I mean? That's too much for earth people. So I feel like this person's people are telling them like, no. And your person listens. No, you want a leader, not a follower. Okay, let's see. Do they see a future with you? Well, let's go to their people first because they decide for them. Do they see a future with you? Six of Cups. This is probably what's in their heart chakra. They probably don't discuss this with their people, I bet you. Do they see a future with you? Something's changing. I also feel like that's why Uranus is coming up. Movement. There's something, it's almost like anger changing to I don't know. They're very moody. They have a lot of moods. I couldn't keep up with that. I feel like sometimes they're rolling their eyes at you, sometimes they're bored, sometimes they're like having a aha moment, they get something about you, and then they're just like, meh. What did we ask again? Do they see a future with you? So Six of Cups is usually memories, chemistry, strong soul tie, past lives, but it's the past. I'm just seeing this person spy on you, to be honest with you. Do they see a future with you? No. I saw them feeling like it's either like they feel like you are them, or they're doing like self-reflecting time or something, like they're going within. I saw them looking at them and going in a tree, and then holding a crystal ball, which would be the future, and then they just let it go. So do they see a future with you? No. I think they're busy reflecting. Do they see your worth? Do their people see your worth? Do they see your worth? The Fool in reverse. Do they see your worth? I'm seeing Saturn. Saturn turns into a balloon that's deflating in the air. And it sends off energy. They think you're their karma. Do they see your... What do we ask? Do they see your worth? They feel like you're giving them karmic lessons. They're learning from you. Oof. Okay, so... what were you meant to learn from this connection? The Cup of Forgetfulness. There have been thousands of changes in form. Look always to the form in the present. For if you think of the forms in the past, you will separate yourself from your true self. Wait, that's interesting, because we saw this person and we saw them like them looking at them. There have been thousands of changes in form. Look always to the form in the present. For if you think of the forms in the past, you will separate yourself from your true self. If we have lived before, why don't we remember who we are? And Do we have to know about our past lives to resolve the karma from those lives? Greek mythology tells us that souls who have just passed on and those ready to reincarnate have to drink from the river Lethe, whose waters make the soul forget her previous life. The Gnostic text Pistis Sophia speaks of the soul drinking the water of forgetfulness. Dr. Ian Stevenson reported that many of those in Thailand who had past life memories claimed to remember being offered the fruit of forgetfulness before being reborn. The veil of forgetfulness, the veil, High Priestess, what's behind the veil? The veil of forgetfulness descends for a reason. The reason is mercy. As Gandhi once said, it is nature's kindness that we do not remember past births. Life would be a burden if we carried such a tremendous load of memories. That's exactly what happened to both Shanti Devi and Peter, whose stories we told earlier. After Shanti met her parents from her previous life, she burst into tears and had to forcibly separate from them to return to her present-day family. The young boy Peter, as you will recall, was obsessed with his former life as a policeman. In his case, since his parents didn't understand what was happening and didn't know how to handle it, his mother actually told him to stop making up stories. He didn't have the support of the tools he needed to deal with it. It certainly didn't help Peter to recall his past life and seemed to make his adjustment to this life more difficult, wrote Dr. Helen Wambach. She concluded that a premature immersion in experiences that may have been traumatic merely adds to the burden of adjustments in our present life. With the proper teaching and care, however, children who do have past life memories can be helped to understand and work through them. Dr. Christopher Bacci points out another reason for sealing the memories of the past. In isolating us from our larger identity, he says, our amnesia intensifies our learning experience by focusing us completely on the experience in which we are presently engaged. When we are distracted and give only half our attention to what we are working on, the results usually show it. Dr. Joel Witten and Joe Fisher add that just as it is pointless for a student to be furnished with answers before sitting down to write an examination, so the test of life requires that certain information is temporarily withheld from the conscious mind. A past life memory is not something to be taken lightly. When you become aware of a past life, the karma of that embodiment comes to the fore. You can no longer ignore it. You may even become burdened by the memories. So one reason the records of past lives should not be opened prematurely is that we've not always ready to deal with them or with the karma they bring into our lives. That's why God only lifts the veil on our past lives when there is something our soul must learn from that memory and we can handle it. Ooh. I feel like that's why the High Priestess came in. As we have discussed, most of us have internalized mental programming that clearly did not set us up for the success we aspired to in life. Here's another technique to upgrade your brain training. I call it scripting for success. This process will rewire your inner energetic blueprint to focus on and go in the direction you consciously give it. If you take this information seriously, we will change the rest of your life. You see, I know this because this method really changed my life. A truly magical tool. I was able to pull myself from being poor to being very successful and wealthy. If I can do it, you can too. When you embrace this new mindset, most people spend their lives observing conditions and reacting to circumstances. Let go of this old pattern and step into your role as co-creator with your divine source. Get some traction on creating a new reality for your future. Be proactive and co-create instead of just trying to finance all your success with only your physical energy, because frankly, that old method is exhausting. Boost your faith in yourself and your divine source. There are no limitations except the ones you put on yourself. My experience is a constant reminder that through source I can do many things that I simply cannot do all alone with only my human energy. Your true power is in your spiritual connection to the divine source. Today is the day to really connect with this unlimited power and increase your ability to make a difference to the world. Part 2B. Beliefs. How to keep a healthy mental diet. If we all know that for optimum health, it's important to eat well and avoid junk food. It's called junk food for a reason. It tends to be high in fat and sugar and low in the nutrients that your body truly needs to flourish and thrive. The same principle applies to your mental health. To maintain a robust mind that continues to serve your growth and development, you must feed it the right kind of food. Edible food comes through your mouth, and mental food comes through your eyes and ears. Books, magazines, radio, movies, television, billboards, and the like are the substance of this food. While we have a fair amount of control over what food we ingest, controlling what enters through our eyes and ears tends to be trickier. This is exactly what I saw with your person. The eye cannot choose but see. We cannot bid the ear be still. As William Wordsworth once said, we should not underestimate the potency of mental food. If you are reading this now, this means that you learned the fundamentals of a language, man's most complex invention, simply by catching the syllables wafting in the air from your parents to you. If you have a skill at work or play a musical instrument, this is because you received the proper mental food at some point in your life. Your brain then turned this food into learning, which it later used to turn into action. The mental food you have ingested has largely determined who you are today. In college and medical school, I was training as a scientist, and as such tended to dismiss talk about the power of the unconscious mind, subliminal messages, and other such pseudo-scientific sounding things. I had a robust belief in the power of my conscious mind to filter things out and selectively let in only what I chose to let in. As such, things like violent movies and pessimistic people were not going to affect me because I wouldn't let them, or so I thought. As I delved deeper in the scientific literature, I found that the influence of the information we allow casually to enter our psyche is real and substantial. Many psychological experiments demonstrate this very elegantly. See, your person is, they don't think for themselves. I don't know how else to say it, so I'm going to say it how I say it. I feel like you're getting nice cards in reverse because it's like there's something there within your person. I feel like that's why we're seeing the heart in your person's throat. And it's like, but we're seeing one bad tooth, you know, it's like, and then we're seeing, you know, drinking with other people apparently, and then somehow you're involved in this, and then it's like your person's mind is open with a bunch of people in it, and then they're coming through as the Three Stooges. You know what I mean? Like, it means your person cannot think for themselves. So, you know, Seven of Pentacles is usually putting in work and reflecting the work you put in and feeling good about it. 10 of Pentacles is, you know, the American dream, the husband, wife, dog, baby, house, whatever. High Priestess is intuitive person, a psychic, you know, whatever. What's behind the veil? What's the secret? 6 of Cups is great chemistry. It's a good connection, soul tie, past lives. Then you got the Fool, taking a risk. It's like all the good cards came in reverse. And I think it's because people get in your person's mind. But it doesn't even matter, because do you want somebody like that? You know what I mean? Like, is that what you want? No, you don't want that. So I would look up the 7th house placement. I would look up Uranus, where your Uranus is. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's this person's information, to be honest with you. But there's something here, and I feel like it's because you're considered to be the problem. And I feel like your person's people are considered to be like grounded, you know, like the local community is earth, you know, earth, like an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, like, so it's based on tradition, and your personality isn't based on that. So therefore you're the problem. I think you should get rid of this person. All right, that's what I got for you. Sending you love and light. Bye.